Hi everyone. What you're about to hear in this video is backed by expert mechanics working here in the shop with me, so relax. We're going to solve it together. When your vehicle from Ford Motor Company displays the message, "Check Coolant Additive," the first thing most people think is, "I ruined the engine." But don't panic. In most cases, it's not a death sentence for your vehicle. What the system is really telling you is that the coolant circulating through the engine no longer has the chemical protection it's supposed to have. This is where many people get confused. They check the reservoir, see the level is fine, and say, but it has enough coolant. The key detail is that the warning isn't just about quantity, it's about quality. Here in the shop, mechanics explain that over time, the additives in the coolant wear out. Those additives are what protect the engine from corrosion, rust, and internal wear. When they're depleted, the system detects it and triggers the message. Now, many people try a quick fix, topping off with more antifreeze or even water, and that's where the problem continues. If the old mixture has already lost its protective properties, adding more liquid doesn't restore the additives that have already broken down. That's why mechanics repeat the same recommendation over and over. Perform a complete coolant flush and replacement, not just a top off. And it makes sense. If the system is warning that the chemical protection isn't at the proper level, the logical solution is to drain everything, clean the system if necessary, and refill it with the correct coolant that meets Ford specifications. Many mechanics strongly advise against using cheap generic mixtures because some engines, especially certain diesel engines, require a specific formula to prevent long-term internal damage. Now let's say you already did a full coolant replacement and the message still appears. This is where the less common cases come in, which are also discussed here in the shop. The sensor that measures coolant quality may be faulty. It's not the most common issue, but it does happen. Some technicians report that after replacing the coolant correctly, the only permanent solution was replacing the sensor or inspecting the wiring. There are also situations where the warning appears after years without proper cooling system maintenance. Coolant doesn't last forever, even though many people treat it like it does. Over time, it loses its protective properties, and the system is simply doing its job by warning you before the problem turns into internal corrosion or more expensive damage.